Welcome everyone, I'm Eugene, CustomBuiltMotorizedBicycles.com, BoardTrackReplicas.com. Today I'm going to go over some of the differences between the two basic types. Get on out of here, dog. Two basic types. Come here, Trixie. Two basic types of motorized bicycles. You've got your 4-stroke over here. You've got the 2-stroke over there. What are the differences? Well, we've got the appearance here. Your 4-stroke has the shroud on it, and it has the rope starter. The 2-stroke looks a little bit more like a motorcycle engine. Some people like the 2-strokes more just for that reason only, more for aesthetics and the like. The 4-stroke bike is a rope start bike. You pull on the rope to get it to start. It has a centrifugal clutch, meaning you don't have a clutch lever on it. You get the motor started, you give it gas, the motor builds up RPMs, the clutch spins, clutch will open up, engage, and then drive your wheel. Your 2-stroke bike, you start it, first off you have to hold in the clutch in order to allow the bike to roll. We're going to start it by pedaling it, pull in on the clutch. Of course, you turn your choke on, tickle the carburetor, get a little bit extra gas in there, pedal the bike up, good brisk 5 miles an hour, dump the clutch. You want to continue pedaling. You got to sweet talk this motor into starting. Once it pops and sputters, you're going to turn your choke off, continue manipulating the throttle, and keep pedaling. You don't stop pedaling until you're underway. You get the motor going, you sweet talk it, you're cruising. When you're wondering why you're still pedaling, that's when you stop pedaling. With either bike, when you slow down, you want to kind of manipulate the throttle to keep the RPMs going. After you slow down and you want to pick your speed back up, you want to pedal a little bit. You just don't want to use only the motor to go. It's a bit of strain on the clutch. Your clutches will thank you and will last longer. Your 4-stroke, the starting procedure is of course, you turn your gas on, you turn the choke on, put your choke into your starting position, twist the throttle back a little bit, give it a pull. You don't need to pull real hard. Give it a pull, it'll pop and sputter. Typically the 4-stroke, it'll die on you a couple of times. It's pretty much normal. Once you get the habit of it, it's a little bit easier to start. You keep pulling a few times here, get it going. Once the motor just starts to catch a little bit, turn your choke off, continue manipulating your throttle, and then you're off to the races here. The 2-stroke bike uses an oil and gas premix for the lubrication. There's no oil in the motor at all. The only oil and lubrication is a result of your premix. I run, and I recommend you run 40 to 1, about 3.5, 4 ounces to the gallon from day one. Forever. You don't do a break-in. Some people recommend 16 to 1, then go 32 to 1. That's too oil rich. Chainsaws run 40 to 1, 50 to 1 right off the bat. They don't recommend break-in. So 40 to 1 will be fine. That way you'll have less issues with carbon buildup. Over a period of time, you run too much oil in it, you get carbon buildup, and that starts to become abrasive. So that's how you get your lubrication here. Your 4-stroke has oil in the crankcase. You will need to change your oil on a regular basis when you first get it. Your break-in oil, you'll run about a gallon of gas through the motor. After that, then you'll drain your oil. Then about every 60, 90 days. If you don't ride it a lot, every 90 days will be fine. Every 60 days if you're riding it a bit more. Which bike is more reliable? I would say the 4-stroke gets the nod. A 4-stroke costs a little bit more. It's a little bit better made. It's better balanced. That's one of the main issues for reliability, the better balance here. Your 2-stroke is a little bit more cheaper, a little bit more crudely made, has some more vibration issues. Sometimes you'll get a good one that doesn't vibrate as much. They're all fair, decent in quality. But the vibration will cause you some issues and cause you to have to tinker with it a little bit more. With either bike anyways, you always want to check it for loose hardware, to make sure all your different fittings on your bike are in good shape. We're asking a bicycle to do the job of a motorcycle. It'll do it, but you gotta keep up on it here. Your biggest issue will be keeping your chain adjusted on either bike. Keep your chain adjusted, the tension on it set properly, and just look for loose hardware every time you ride it. Stay away from cars, and you should be doing fine. Another question I get asked is which one is faster? they're both about the same in their stock form. There are people who modify the two-strokes, and they'll get up to 70 miles an hour on some of them. To me, that's way too fast for a motorized bicycle. If you ever have to think about a panic stop, you'll understand what I'm saying, even in the stock form. Stock, they'll do about 28, 35 miles an hour, thereabouts. You really want to be careful hitting those speeds. Once again, if you have to do a panic stop, it's going to be scary. Those skinny little tires and the brakes that are on them really aren't that good for panic stop situations. Your two-stroke gets its speed more from RPMs. You got to get the RPMs up, get that to start hitting the power band. It hits at higher RPMs. Your four-stroke has a little bit more torque down low. So you're going to get your speed up a little bit quicker down low. So to me, the four-stroke gets a little bit of a nod in the stock form as far as speed. They both go about the same speed. The four-stroke, I'm going to say you might get there a little bit quicker. If you're good and you know the motor and you're good at riding it, you can pretty much keep up with a two-stroke too. I hope I answered some of your questions. If you got any questions, leave them down below. You're thinking about buying a bike? I'd love to build one for you. Click the link down below. Feel free to call me and ask any questions. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Trixie says thanks for watching. Come on, girl.